Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from MBX Biosciences where they're talking about potential breakthroughs. Will it be smooth sailing to success or just another twist in the world of drug development? Let's find out. This report highlights the submission of a key application. The company hopes that this is a new therapy for obesity to the US Food and Drug Administration, the FDA. Will regulators give it a thumbs up? More lie before the facials. If you find deciphering corporate filings helpful, make sure to subscribe. Also, come chat with us in our Discord community. There's a link down in the description. Report pilots the submission of a key application. The company hopes that this is a new therapy for obesity to the US Food and Drug Administration, the FDA. Will regulators give it a thumbs up? Home before we dive into all the details. If you find deciphering corporate filings helpful, make sure to subscribe. Also, come chat with us in our Discord community. There's a link down in the description. Let's start with the date. This report is dated June 16, 2025. This is when MBX Biosciences filed this update with the Securities and Exchange Commission, also known as the SEC. Companies use these filings to keep investors and the public informed about important events. This document is called a Form 8K. Companies use this form to report major events that could be important to investors. Think of it as a real-time update, much faster than the usual quarterly or annual reports. This report is from MBX Biosciences Inc. They're a drug development company working on new medicines. They're based in Carmel, Indiana. Moving on. Here, the company says that on June 16, 2025, they put out a press release talking about an important application. This section, required under Regulation FD, aims to ensure that all investors get the same material information at the same time. It helps to level the playing field. The big news: MBX Biosciences announced that they sent in an investigational new drug or E&D application for MBX 4291. What's that? Well, that's the name of their drug in development. It's meant to treat obesity. Here's some more detail about what's happening. The company officially submitted that application to the FDA for MBX 4291. So, what is it? It is a drug for treating obesity. Now, let's break down what that longer name means. It's designed to be highly potent, which means it should have a strong effect. Also, they're aiming for it to be a once-monthly administration. That means that patients might only need to take it once a month, which could be more convenient. A phase 1 clinical trial is expected to kick off around the third quarter of 2025. In other words, they plan to do the first tests on humans during that time. There's something called a forward-looking statement here. Simply put, the company is warning us that things might not go as planned. Many things could happen. The company has to say such things to avoid being sued down the road. Here the company lists the exhibits that go along with the filing. In this case, there are 2. There's also a cover page with some code that's mostly for computers to understand. The important bit is the press release, which gives you more details straight from the company's perspective. If you click on that link, it will take you to the full press release. It reiterates the key points and adds additional context for general media consumption. It's a good idea to give this a read. After all, the press release is prepared for the general public. And now let's step back and take a wider view of MBX Biosciences. First, the possible positives. If MBX 4291 makes it through clinical trials and gets approved, it could be huge. Obesity is a massive problem and a once-monthly treatment could be a game changer. That's something to keep in mind. However, several things could act as headwinds. Drug development is risky. Clinical trials can fail, and the FDA might not give the green light. Plus, there are already other obesity treatments out there, so competition will be tough for them. So overall, MBX Biosciences has potential, but it's a high-risk, high-reward situation. The next few years will be crucial as they move through clinical trials. If you are an investor, keep these numbers in mind. Also, keep in mind the fact that you may lose all of your money. Alright, that's our breakdown of MBX Biosciences' latest filing. What's your take on these developments and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.